right.
Make your dreams come true. Yeah.
Talk to me.
I want to be with you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 2, I believe, of Pretty Palettes. And Pretty Palettes is just a series that I created for my channel to pull out my palettes out my stash and be able to keep my palettes in rotation, because I don't want to keep wearing the same palettes over and over and over. Sometimes I forget what's even in my stash because I have so many palettes. So that's just a little fun way for me to do a video. Also be able to choose my palettes pre-week. How do I say that? Before the week of, I guess. To know what I'm going to wear during the week. I don't got to guess which palettes I'm going to use for that week. I already have things right there in front of me to pick out. I don't got to go through my stash. Y'all already know when y'all see me like this, it's chill mode. I'm not trying to be dolled up right now. Sometimes I just want to come talk about my makeup, feel safe with y'all, look how I want to look. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm looking a little ashy right now. I'm not gonna lie, because I washed my face, but let me see. I didn't really put no moisturizer on it, so I'm looking a little rough, but that's okay, because we're here to talk about the makeup. Okay, so anyway, let's go. I got 7 palettes to talk about. Now, you know I'm not wearing all 7 palettes because I don't usually wear makeup every single day. But I probably get to at least 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5 if it's a good week for my makeup. And you know what? It was hard because I know it's going to be hard during the week to choose which out of the 7 I'm going to wear, because I really love each of these palettes and I have yet to use any. No, I think I've used one. I think have I used this palette yet? No, I have yet to use any of the palettes. So let's get started with what I got here for you guys. All right, so I feel like I've been doing a lot of colorful, bright, in your face, multi-chrome makeup. And that's all well and good, but not everybody likes that. So I want to try to throw some neutral looks in there for some people too, who still want to learn and still wear their makeup, still feel pretty, but don't have to have that whole bright in your face makeup look all the time. And for some people, maybe you're going to work, but you can't wear the bright colors like I can wear at work. So maybe you want to just keep things neutral. So I picked out 3 neutral palettes in my collection for the neutral girlies, okay? The first palette is the Classic Autumn Eyeshadow Palette from DD Signature. Like I said, haven't worn this yet. I still got the plastic in this bad boy, okay? And it has a mirror. And DD Signature is an indie brand. It's very inexpensive as well, because I know makeup can be very, very expensive. Okay. This is their autumn, like their fall palette. I think it came out not last fall, but the fall before that, because it has been out for a while, and I've had this palette in my collection for a while, and I have yet to use it. I really love the colors. This is like hunter green. This is giving me like, I guess, I want to say sea moss green. I don't know why, but I don't know why sea moss is in my head, but this is giving me like mossy green. Maybe like murky water green, okay? You know, this is like hunter green. This is giving me like eggplant plum. This is like a mustard yellow. This is giving me like not really a navy blue, but close to it. It's more dulled and more muted than like a navy blue would be though, but it kind of reminds me of that in a way. And this is like a pure black right here. This is pretty, okay? I love me a pure black. I don't know what it is, but I need my palettes to have that one dark color that's gonna, you know, I can rock out with. Of course, Look at that. Of course, DD Signature is a small brand, but their shimmers are really, really beautiful. So look at that. That is so pretty. Oh my god. This is like one of the best fall palettes ever. Like seriously. It's so simple, but it's done right. Like it's so simple. But I'm looking in the mirror here to make sure that you guys can see my fingers here. It's so simple, but it is done right. And I love that about it. Let me see. What's this? Is this? Hold on. Let me. Which one is this? This one is called Squash. That is gorgeous. That's this green right here, Squash. I love that. I love. And this last one is called Dragon Fruit. Let me see. Let me put it on the other hand here. That is pretty. Look at that. Let me see. Is that like a pure silver? It is. It's a pure silver. So I really like that. That's super pretty. Okay. I didn't even notice they had that pure silver in there like that. I don't know what color I thought that was. Because I guess when I open the palette, the first thing I see are like these autumn fall colors. But I love how that they have that black paired with that silver. Because that's a look right there. That black and silver alone. So I'm with it. Okay, I love that. So that's the first palette that I have to choose from. I've been wanting to use that palette for a while. Let me clean my fingers because y'all know these finger swatches, boy. All right, my next palette that I have for my neutral girlies is the ColourPop Precious Metal. Child, I forgot how to read for a second. The ColourPop Precious Metals palette. And it took me a while to get this palette when it first dropped. I don't know. It was just like, it's so neutral. Do I really want it? Do I really want that neutral palette? But something kept like calling me back, bringing me into this palette. I just couldn't let it go. I kept going back to the site. I kept looking at it. I kept looking at the swatches for it. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get the palette because I watched a couple of videos on it. And I was like, the palette is really pretty. Like the looks that I was seeing that people do is so pretty. They've got definitely, this is a good neutral palette. Even though it is called Precious Metals, it does have a lot of metallics in it. A lot of shimmers, but it has some good neutral colors like this black, these browns down here. You give me a good brown and I can give you a good neutral look, period. That's the bottom line. And then I see some pretty lid colors that are not necessarily the metallics for those that want to keep it soft and simple. This is a good lid color. This is a good lid color. That one as well. This I'm sure is going to look beautiful with some of these browns once you pair them together. And of course, look at this one. It's called Strike Gold. That is pretty. Strike Gold. Let's see. This one is called Major Element. It's like a rosy champagne-y color. I love that. A rose gold. I live for a good rose gold, child. I do. I live for a good rose gold in my life. Okay, let's see what else. I like this color. This is giving me like metal, heavy metal kind of color. Let me see. Is it, but what is it though? Is it, I got eyeshadow all on my fingernail. Is it gold? It is like, it's gold. It's gold. It's very pretty. And here goes another silver here. These are all kind of silvery. This one is iced out. Oh, that's really pretty. I thought this was gonna be sheer, but look at that. That thing is like almost white, almost like a white silver. And also let me swatch some of the nudes because I feel like some of the mattes. The mattes are important, okay? They are. So if you can get a matte, look at that brown. Oh, that brown. What color was that? It's called My Best Asset. That is freaking gorgeous, this brown. Honey, you on a different level. I have to say this. You are on a different level when you can appreciate a matte brown. Look at this one here. That is freaking awesome. That one's called Lucky One. Baby, You want some neutral colors? I'm sure I'm gonna get some neutral out of there, for real. I can't wait to use that. I have been wanting to play with that palette for quite some time, so I'm excited. Let me clean my fingers. Okay. The next palette I have here is Alter Ego, the Mirage palette. Now, let me think about it, because I do believe that this palette, it has a mirror in it. So, of course, we love something with a good mirror in it, okay? This palette right here, I believe it's a dupe for a... Yes, it's a dupe for a Huda palette. Which palette was that though? I didn't get the palette because I wound up getting the dupe instead. She had Grunge, and there was another one. What was it called? I think it came out either before or right after Grunge. But either way, this is the dupe for one of the Huda palettes. So Alter Ego is a good brand. They dupe a lot of, I guess, higher end makeup companies like Huda, Natasha Denona. What I'm gonna say is that I know a lot of people don't like the whole duping thing, but I do feel like I can appreciate being able to get the same product for almost the same quality for a much, much cheaper price. Sometimes people cannot afford Natasha Denona or Huda. Those palettes are $79, $69, $80, okay? And sometimes people don't want to spend that kind of money on makeup, and I get it. So I'm not against a good dupe in my life. I'm not. I have spent that kind of money on a palette, but I don't want to spend that all the time either. So I get that. And these palettes are good quality. They are not, it's not as if, look at this. Look, that's so pretty. It's not as if you're going to be getting less quality because it's less money. Alter Ego provides really, really nice palettes. They really do. I have other palettes from them, and I have enjoyed their palettes for sure. That's Cleopatra, that color. Oh, that's pretty. This is called Carat, like 24 karat gold. Oh, that's named appropriately. That's pretty. This one is called the Heat. It's like copper. I love that. I love that. Let me see. And this is like a marble shade here called Odyssey. Oh, that's like a, I guess it's like a, I don't want to say it's copper. It's giving me some type of copper, but more burgundy vibes. It's pretty. When I look at the pan, though, I don't know if that's the color payoff that I think I would get. I would have thought it would be just a little more pigmented, but it's still pretty. I could see making it work. Let me see. And I'm going to do this plum one right here. This is like a plum. Oh, that is gorgeous. It's called Conquer. That's pretty. Very, very, very pretty. I like that. Also, just like that same Huda palette that it dupes, it has two creams down here. Now, you can use your creams for different things. Contouring, as an eyeshadow base, as some concealer. I could see myself, definitely this brown. That's dark enough to contour, I think, on somebody like me. It definitely looks like it. The black, I could definitely see me even using that as an eyeliner. The cream, I love cream eyeliner. Y'all already know that. So I could see myself using this palette to use as an eyeliner for sure. So I'm looking forward to playing with this palette. I have not played with it yet. I'm looking forward to it. So those are my neutral palettes for the most part. Oh no, I've got one more. I've got one more. Let me see. I don't know if I would call it neutral. Okay, I would call it neutral, because it's not as bright as the colors that I normally play with. I don't think that a beginner to makeup would call it neutral. It's not as bright as what I would normally use. So for me, I think I'm gonna say it's neutral. Because it does have a lot of dark, pretty colors. They are colors, so that's what makes them not so neutral. But I don't think they're gonna stand out too much. So this is the Glamlite Garfield palette. This is such a pretty palette, guys. When I saw this palette, I was just like, that is so pretty. But do I really need that palette? Is that really for me? This is another palette that it did take me a while to pick up, and I was like, dang. So when I finally got the palette, Glamlite did a big sale on it, and that's what made me say, hey, that's what made me say, hey, go ahead and get the palette. I think I paid like $10, maybe $15 for this palette, which it was never really too expensive to begin with. But when they put it on sale, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get that palette. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get it now because it's on sale. So again, neutral to me, maybe not neutral to others. It has this pretty, oh, it's like, oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this purple plummy color. It's giving me eggplant, but now I look down at this one, and this one is definitely like eggplant. So what would I even call this one? It's literally like, look at it. It's literally like 2 shades lighter than that color. But these shimmers, oh my God. Look at that. Oh, that thing is like glass. Look how it reflects off the light on my finger. That thing is like freaking glass, the way that it reflects. Oh, man. Now, y'all know I love Glamlite. Y'all know I love Glamlite. Like, seriously. That is so gorgeous. Let me see. Let's do this one here. Nap Attack. That's a cute name. That's a cute name. This one is Heart of Gold. Teddy Bear. This is a pretty color. I think this one is Abu Dhabi. That right here. I want to swatch this one to Teddy Bear. Oh, that's so pretty. That's pretty. Oh, and this matte one right here, The Weekends. Look at that. That's pretty. That is pretty. I could see myself like really doing something. And this blue down here, it's like a dusty blue. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's blue. Is it gray or blue? It's giving me gray blue vibes. I don't know. It's giving me those vibes. And this one right here, Catitude. That's so pretty. Wow, that's a pretty color. I can't wait to like get into this palette. So that's the Glamlite Garfield palette. This is a gorgeous palette. I do think that Glamlite still has this palette. It was on sale, maybe because they were going to be discontinuing it. I'm not sure. But if they have it, go get it. Because this is a palette that can give you neutral, but still very pretty looks. So if you're like just beginning and wanting to really get into makeup, learning how to get into colors slowly, this is the palette. The colors are not too in your face, and they're not too bright. And I think I'm going to have a good time with this neutral palette right here. So that is it for my neutral palettes of the week. Now, of course, I love color. So, of course, I've got some colorful palettes here. I've got 3 palettes left. Guys, I've got shimmer everywhere. I don't even know if y'all can see that, but my hands are probably like sparkling. All right. I am excited for this palette because as soon as I saw it, as soon as I saw the color story, as soon as I saw the theme, forget that. When I saw the theme of the palette, which was mermaids, I was like, yeah, no, I gotta get that palette. So before I even saw the actual color story, I knew I was buying this palette. Okay? This just dropped, the Gourmand Girls Call of the Sirens, y'all. If y'all don't know yet, y'all gonna learn. I love mermaids. I am obsessed with mermaids. I'm obsessed with the folklore of them, the stories of them. And my number one favorite mermaid is the Little Mermaid. Yes, yes, yes. I have my daughter who is named after the Little Mermaid from when I was a kid. I named my daughter Ariel, just like the Little Mermaid. So yes, she is named after the Little Mermaid. So that tells you how much I love mermaids. And this color story, in no way, I gotta take out the plastic. This color story, in no way, shape, or form, did it disappoint me. This color story did not disappoint your girl, okay? I was in love with it. The only thing I wish that I would have got in this color story that I didn't get is a hot pink. I mean, like a neon hot pink. For some reason, I wish that was in there. But the colors that I did get, like some of these colors I didn't expect. Like this yellow. Look at that. Tell me that thing is not mermaidy. It's like yellow and green. Like, and this orange, it's like, I don't even want to dig push too hard on them. They're like so soft, the colors. And like, look at this. This is like, oh my God, it's like purple and pink and gold all at the same time. This is beautiful. Let me try to move my finger back and forth. I don't know if you guys are gonna see, like, these are, let me see. This first one is a duochrome for sure. This one, this is just a regular shimmer, I want to say, but more like a foil, I guess. This one here, though, this third one, which is called Lorelei, this is giving me multi-chrome for sure. Let's see. This blue color, oh my God, I can't wait to get this on my lid. I can see myself, probably the first look is this is going to be on my lid. I can almost see it right now. This is gorgeous. This thing reflects like glass, okay? It's like, what? It's a foil. But when I say it is stunning, it is stunning. This palette, nothing but pretty shit in it, okay? Nothing but pretty shit in it, okay? And the mattes, honey, these deep dark colors, they scream siren, okay? And if y'all know what the siren is of the mermaid, the siren is a mermaid that lures, well, the tale is, the siren is the mermaid that lures men in from the sea by their siren song, and then they eat them alive. Their beautiful song is so mesmerizing that the men hear the song, they get so, I guess, they're enchanted by the song. They come to the mermaid. She's usually beautiful, and you know, the song is just enticing them, and as soon as they get to the mermaid, she eats their asses alive. You know, I just want to say, I don't think that my mermaids do that, but because I love them so much. I can't believe that they're evil, but that is the tale behind mermaids, that they are basically evil. But in my mind, the Little Mermaid, she is good and she will forever be good. That is why my daughter is named after her. She will always be good, okay? No mermaid slander on this channel. Anyway, I freaking love this thing. Before I even saw the color story, I loved it. I loved it even more when I saw the color story. So this will definitely be the #1 look of the week coming. Okay. All right. Next palette, pretty palette of the week is something that when I saw this palette, I was just like, oh my God, that's so cute. And honey, you got to be an 80s or 90s baby to really get it, because if you're not, it just wasn't your time, okay? Look at that. ColourPop did a Bratz collection. I only got the palette, but they did have lip glosses. I do regret not getting the lip glosses. I do. I wish that I would have got them, but I didn't. So it's all good. Anyway, they named the palette. It's just called Bratz, I think. Let's see. So when you open it up, it doesn't have a mirror, but that's okay. When you open it up, Lord, I've got glitter everywhere. When you open it up, it has a Lord, I can't get it out. Let me get my water. When you open up the palette, it has a very, very pretty, I don't know. This is a very pretty but calm color story to me. I can't, like these deep colors, the deep blues and purples. This is very calming for me. This is colorful but calm at the same time. Nothing in here is too bright. So I feel like you can be colorful with this palette. You can be colorful but still not feel too in your face with it for some people who don't want that. But I think even then you can still be like, you can still jazz it up with certain colors. Look at this. This is, I believe this is a pressed glitter. ColourPop still does pressed glitters. Some people hate them, some people like them. I'm in between. If they're good, then I will use them. If they're rough, then I, will stay away. This one is called Sasha, which if you know, that's one of the Bratz. So I love how they use their names in it. Let's see. We got Sasha. Look at that one. That's Yasmin. So that's a matte with these really, really fine specks of glitter. They're like, let me see. They're like silver, like blue. The color is silver. The base is blue. And the specks of glitter are like silver. That's actually pretty. It's pretty. I've got freaking eyeshadow all in my fingernails. Lord have mercy. Let me see. Where are we? Oh, Chloe. Oh, look at Chloe. That's pretty as well. I think that's also a pressed, is this one a pressed glitter or is it just like flaky? I think it's also sort of a pressed glitter too. Yeah, I think so. It's very pretty though. It is very pretty. Let's see. So we got, okay, in Jade. Look at that freaking color. Jade is an awesome color. Like, wow. That is an awesome color. They did that color justice, baby. Yes, they did. I love it. I really love, let's see. Girl, I'm all swiped out, y'all. My hands. I really love, let me see, She's Iconic. This is pretty because this is given like duochrome, like purple and blue. This one's called She's Iconic. That's really pretty. That's giving purple and blue vibes. I love, again, another deep purple. The blacks. This is the black, but this one is so dark it almost looks black. It's like a charcoal gray. I love a good charcoal gray as well. This one here in the corner, I don't know if I see myself really using it. I don't know. Maybe a transition shade, maybe something to blend out with. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I would use that color with, but I'll figure it out when the time comes. I love that palette. That is too cute. Of course, I will talk about it again when I do the actual video for anybody who misses this particular video. All right, and my last palette. Finally, I've made it. 7 palettes later. Yapping my jibs away. The Culture 2 palette for Juvia's Place. It is a good palette. Let me see, can it be seen? Okay, I'm sorry, I know my ring is reflecting on my palettes, but this is the Culture 2 palette, Juvia's Place. This palette is not for the shy. This palette is not for the girl who is afraid of color, because baby, there is nothing in this palette that is neutral leaning. Nothing. The palette, for one, is gorgeous. Can y'all see? Can y'all see? The palette is gorgeous. The color story, chef's freaking kiss. It's amazing, okay? I don't even know where to start with this palette. I love on. I'm not gonna swatch this one because it's just so many colors. This one, oh god, I don't want to say the names, y'all, because I know I'm gonna mess them up. This one, I guess, is called Joss. So it's Jos. This is pretty. I said I'm not gonna swatch it, right? I'm waiting to the actual video because this video is already long enough. This this green here, though, that's like calling my name to be on my lid. This blue, oh, this is more like, this one's more like purple blue on my eye. This one's more like a purple blue. This is giving me like periwinkle blue. This is giving me like leaf blue to the leaves. This is so pretty. Afro beats, that's gorgeous. Let's see, this color here is giving me gold, but I don't know, maybe not full on gold. This purple, that's really vibrant and beautiful. It's like definitely violet vibes, like electric shock violet, you know what I mean? This is like a coral, not really pink, so that's actually pretty. This is a pink up here. It's a simple pink. I like that. This deep green, I love me a deep hunter green. That is probably one of my favorite colors. My number one favorite color is red, but I think if I had to choose another color after red, it would be like a hunter green. For some odd reason, I've grown to love that color. It's just beautiful to me. And then there's some colors in here that I really, oh, I think this is like a red. I think this is like a, it's giving me orange red, not full red, but we'll see if we can make that work as a red. Then there's some colors in here that I really love, like the mattes. These mattes, when I look at them, like, look at this color. This is like, I want to say yellow, but green at the same time. I love that. I love colors that I can't even describe. Colors that this color here is giving nude, but peach all at the same time. I love that. So I'm excited to play with this palette this week as well. Now, I love every single palette that I have chosen this week. I don't know which ones I'm going to play with, which ones I'm going to actually get around to. I usually try to match my scrubs to my eyes, or my eyes to my scrubs. So I guess it just depends what I'm going to be wearing during the week. Usually I'll wear like green or purple or pink scrubs, black. I don't know. I'll figure it out to try to get my things, you know, matching together. Anyway, so that's the end of Pretty Palettes of the Week. Keep a lookout for any of these palettes in case you want to see a particular one. I can tell you now that the first look of the week will come from Call of the Sirens palette. I already know that. I can't wait to play in it. And hopefully, if I have the time to edit on Monday, after I do it Monday, it's going to be going up on Monday. Of course, Pretty Palettes, this series will always go up on Sundays when I can do it. So that's it for right now, guys. I will see you guys the next video. See you during the week. Bye.